Okay, hey everyone. So today we are going to look at arrays again. So as you know, we've been working on arrays in class. We worked on the first day using the arrays to make an equation, a repeated addition equation. And then the second day we worked on arrays, we worked on drawing and making our own arrays to show a repeated addition equation. So let's do a review. What is an array? Remember that an array is just a way of showing you a equation to where it is equal. So remember, your array is just a model or a picture. Sometimes it's shapes. It's just showing you how you can separate your problem to where you have equal groups in each one. So remember, we learned about something called a column and a row. Your columns are vertical. They're the things that go up and down. So if I just look at this right here, this middle part, I don't look at the ends. I'm just looking at the blue part. These both are part of my columns. So the columns go up and down. This right here is another column. It goes up and down. This right here is another column. It goes up and down. So if you just were to look at this one right here, you would see that this is a column. There's two rows in our column. So your rows are what go across. So your rows are going to look like this. This is a row. So there's 3 in each row. That's a row. And then remember, your columns are up and down. So it's just a picture or an arrangement of pictures or objects or numbers in columns and rows to help you show your equations when you are doing repeated addition. Remember, repeated addition is just adding the same number over and over again. So I like to use this picture because it shows there are 3 dogs and each dog has 4 legs. So we do 4 plus 4 plus 4. Instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of counting every single one of those, it's so much easier to say, okay, I know there are 4 legs on this dog. There are 4 legs on this dog and 4 legs on this dog. So 4 plus 4 plus 4. And I can add my 4's together quicker than counting each individual leg. So 4 plus 4 plus 4. I know 4 plus 4 is 8. That's a double. I know that. 8 plus 4 is 12. So I got the same answer as if I were just to count every single leg and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But that is so much longer to do than just doing your repeated addition and adding the same number over and over again. So there are 3 dogs. That's why we added 4 3 times, because there are 3 dogs. So that's why we had 4 plus 4 plus 4, because we only have 3 dogs. If we were to have another dog, we would add another 4, because there would be 4 dogs. Or if we only had 2 dogs, we would just add 4 plus 4, because I know that I only have 2 dogs. But in this example, we have 4 plus 4 plus 4, because each dog has 4 legs and there are 3 dogs. Here's another example. 2 plus 2 plus 2. That equals 6. 1 plus 1 plus 1. So repeated addition is just adding that same number over and over again. Let's do an example together. So I have the first problem says, find the repeated addition equation for the arrays. So I'm looking at my picture right here. So we got to figure out the repeated addition equation. Let's look at our columns. So remember, your columns go up and down. So here's a column that goes up and down. Here's a column that goes up and down. Here's a column that goes up and down. These are my columns. It's up and down. I see I have 2 in each column. 2, 2, and 2. Now, you can go ahead and add this up and solve the problem and be done. And you would get 6. Or what you can do is you can look at your rows for your picture. So let's look at our rows this time. So our rows are like this way. These are our rows. So remember, your rows are like left to right. It's what you see across. If I look at my rows, I see in this row I have 1, 2, 3. And this row I also have 3. Now, 3 plus 3 is also 6. You're going to get the same answer either way if you did it on the rows or the columns. But notice how both ways I did it, I got a repeated addition equation. That means I got an equation where both numbers or all 3 numbers were the same. So for mine, I'm going to put 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. Or, remember we did 3 plus 3 equals 6. And then I'm going to explain. So I'm going to say what I did. I looked at my array and saw there were 2 ice cream cones in each column. I'm using a big word there. Remember, your columns go up and down. There were 3 groups. Let's say there were 3 total columns. So I added 2 plus 2 plus 2. Then I got 6. So the 2 plus 2 plus 2, remember I said you could do it either way, but I got that 2, I added that 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 by looking over here and seeing my columns. So 1 column, 2 column, 3 columns. So 2 plus 2 plus 2. That's where I got 3 different 2's at, because I had to have 3 different columns. 1, 2, 3. So that's how we find our equation when we look at an array. Now, the next example is going to be making your own array using their equation. So, their repeated addition equation says 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Okay. I know this means I need 3 in each row or 3 in each column. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to put 3 in each column. So Miss Allen, you just click on the picture, on the image, and you just drag it. So that's what Miss Allen is doing right now. I'm just clicking my pictures and I'm moving it to represent my array. So I know I have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That means I need 3 circles in each column, and that I have 4 different columns. Let me show you this way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's where I'm getting my 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different times. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Now let me show you another way you can also make an array with this equation. So this way, I'm going to make it to where I have 3 in each row. So if I want 3 in each row, right now if I look at my rows, I see I have 4 in each row. I want to make that 3. So I'm going to take one of them out. I now have 3 in a row. I'm going to move this one to match it. I'm just going to put these up top. Move this one. Now, when I look at my array, I have 3 circles in each row. So notice how each row, remember your row is side by side, it's going left to right. I have 3. So as I can see, I have 3 over here. I have 3 here. 3 here. And 3 here. And that is the same answer as the other way I did it. I just did it with the rows instead of columns. So there are multiple ways to do each one. So now that I showed you that, let's explain and type in our answer. So we made our array using that equation. We did 3 plus 3 plus 3. Now I'm going to type in my answer. I know that I got 12 circles. And then I'm going to go up here in my equation. I'm going to fill that out too. Explain. Now you're going to tell me how you made your array. So I'm going to say I put 3 circles in each row. I had 4 different rows. So I added 3 4 times. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. And I got 12. So that's what you're going to do. So on your work today, you're going to have 2 problems where you have to find the equation and the array is already drawn for you. So just like how I did the first one, you have 2 problems to do of that. And then you're going to have 2 problems where you make your array. So you're going to have 2 problems at the very end, just like how I did my last one, where instead of writing in the equation, you're going to make the array. So you're going to drag your picture, you're going to click it, and then drag it, and you're going to make your array. So for this one, you do 3 plus 3 plus 3. For this one, you do 5 plus 5 plus 5. So that is just some examples for math and what you're going to be doing today.